My mom is an influencer and I hate her for it. Plus all updates. My mom of 45 has become a Facebook influencer. I of 16 used to not care when she took photos, but it's gotten crazy. Everything she does is now posted or live streamed online. Even if somewhere says don't photograph or film, she'd find a way to film it. It was annoying at first, but now it's downright frustrating, especially since 3 months ago when she got really into it. I also completely understand the irony of me posting this on Reddit, but I just need someone to hear me out. I declined my 16th birthday party, so she threw a giant party claiming it was for her anniversary, my brother's graduation, and my birthday. There were 150 guests, and between my dad, my brother, and myself, we only covered 30 of them. I don't even know how much of that party she wasn't on her screen for, since she was constantly filming and uploading it, along with a lot of her friends. I really wanted to perform there. I practiced for months, but the idea of her filming and uploading it made me so nervous I backed down. I don't like being photographed or filmed. Even as a kid, I didn't. Another time we went on vacation and every second it was filmed. When we got to a hotel we weren't allowed in until she recorded the room, even if we just drove for 8 hours and wanted to sleep. She'd take her time in areas she could photograph even if it was a rock actual thing. But when me, my dad, and brother tried to enjoy a non-aesthetic place, I felt rushed, like she wanted to just go. If we got food, she didn't let us eat or move the food until photos and videos were taken, even having us pose with the food or announce what it is. That one annoyed me. One time we traveled by car and it was over 10 hours since we ate. When we got a chance to eat dinner, she took my food before I got a chance and was recording it, saying things like, "Ooh, how delicious." And I was so tired and hungry, I just gave up and started tearing up. On the vacation when we went on a boat, but she was live streaming. She was calling out followers, thanking them and saying how much she loved them all. The boat was going to check out Alcatraz and I thought it was so disrespectful, especially because it was a public area and not everyone wants to be filmed. And also the history of the island makes me feel that it needs to be respected and not treated as a background to a video. One thing that made me want to write this post was because I was trying to get a drink out of the soda machine. She had me pour out the ice from the cup so she could record me doing it for a shot. I have a certain ice to soda ratio I like, and it was perfect the first time. After that, I didn't get it correct and it was just a damper on an already not so great day. After that, she held up my soda and was showing it off to the camera, and I had to just wait until she was done. Another thing is I've started to envy her followers. She gives them so much more attention than me. She goes off on my dad about how much closer I am with him than her. But I asked to watch a movie with her and she declines. Her reasoning is always that she has a live stream later she's hosting, or a video to film, or her followers are live. She's turned me down so many times I stopped even trying to hang out with her, since if I do get her around she's on her phone. One time I asked for her opinion and she snapped that she was tired from her job and that she needed time to post. She live streams so much that I sometimes have to skip meals because she can't have the background noise, and she live stream in the middle of the kitchen. She's live streams for hours, and if she had any issue with the internet, she makes everyone power down their devices so she can get a better connection. The most attention she's given me recently was recorded. I was in a dance class, and the only time she looked at me was when she was recording what I was doing. The instructor praised me to them for my work multiple times, and she didn't even notice. I checked and she was watching a live stream. I feel like I'm going crazy. When she posts about me, I feel exposed, like I have no control. My dad keeps saying she views the world through lens, and I have no clue if this is how parents are nowadays, but it's terrible. I'm so sorry if anyone else has to grow up like this. Update. A few weeks after the original post, I did try to sit her down. I started to explain to her I didn't want to be posted or predominantly featured in her account, minus maybe family photos or major events. I do understand that Facebook is important to her and I wouldn't want to stop her. I just wanted to feel more acknowledged by her as a person, not another character to live stream or post. She called me ungrateful, that she employs herself to have 2 jobs to support my wants and she works so hard for me. Her original job is being employed by my father. He pays all the bills and covers everything. The money she earns is partially for spending. She still uses his credit card and to pay off debts. She counts Facebook as her second job between all the time it takes. According to my dad, it's under minimum wage. He recently started bringing up the fact she's on Facebook during her work and it's impacting how much she gets done in the day. She yelled at me for over 30 minutes and ended with her crying and ordering me away. As not good as it looks, most sit-downs end up this way. I asked to go to therapy before and it had a similar ending. For a while, she slowed down on photographing food. This was because of my dad telling her to stop, that most of it's not worth it and it was getting annoying. When we are eating at a restaurant, she takes photos of her own food while making comments how we won't support her by taking photos of our meals and being upset and dramatic over. The habit started picking back up of taking food photos, so I started to get dishes that look as unappealing side of fries, salad of just mixed greens, etc., just so it's not photographed. She still posts often and I saw someone comment about doxing, but her page has my town posted along with photos of my house. When she leaves for a trip, she posts when she leaves and where she is in the moment. My dad heavily disapproves and thinks it should be posted after we return. It terrifies me just that much is online about me. When she leaves just me and my brother alone, I become scared that someone could easily break in. My brother also started becoming bothered by her. On a trip, she posted a video of my brother sleeping, which his friends ended up finding. That started ticking him off until he started talking about even though he's fine with filming, it's the in excess getting to him. He's always been closer to her than I have, and I just hope it doesn't affect their future relationship any more than it already has. I wanted to address a few frequent comments. The most frequent one being that people wouldn't be able to handle it and they would toss the phone or try and sabotage one way or another. I appreciate the comments and I got a good laugh out of some of them. But the harsher truth is being in the situation, retaliation is a lot harder, especially since I would be put under an unsavory limelight. Along with the fact she carries around 2 phones, destroying one would do little to nothing while getting me in trouble with both parents. Another one being divorce. My parents can communicate and divorce is something they both don't want. My dad encourages me to ignore my mom's antics and we both know she loves me and is trying to be a parent, which is a difficult task with little to no instructions. My mom isn't from where I'm from. For all I know, it could be a good outlet for her and keeps her connected with her home country and people from where she's from. Finally, I'd want to thank the people who said I was patient, but I really am not. I'm just used to it. When it's how you grow up, you don't think about it as much, even if it bothers you. Giving into her lifestyler is a habit, and I plan on living by just trying to stay under the radar. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments.